Good morning. I am at the Northwest largest garage sale event. Love this event. It's twice a year. Never miss it. The prices sometimes are better than thrift stores, so I can't wait to see what I find today. I usually fill up an entire bag and have to go back to the car. So I'm in a great booth. I love this vendor. She has amazing stuff. And I'm gonna get these cute little mice. They're 2 for $10. You guys, look at these crewels. I'm just blown away. I love all the texturing on top. It's really just amazing work. I've never seen mini versions like this. Oh, it's so cute. I was just talking about the big ones. This is 15. It looks like it has all its bulbs. Oh, it's really sweet. And here are the Christmas mugs I was talking about in my last trends video for Christmas decor. So she has them priced at 15 each. I spotted some Kakeshis and some brass. This one is great, but it's all way outside my price range. Otherwise, I'd be getting them. A really pretty art glass piece, so it's half off the price, she said. I don't see a signature, but it's definitely something that is hand blown. And then I also spotted this, he would be 10. I actually sell a fair amount of these, surprisingly. And this is the first one I've seen that has like this center part that articulates. So I may have to come back for this guy. Still early in the market, so keep looking. Some great holiday stuff. I may get this because this is great for the season. And then I also thought this was really cute, this copper little pumpkin with the brass top. That's very cute. So I found one of these Zodiac mugs recently and it sold in a flash. So if you guys find these for cheap, definitely pick them up. A super cute wooden cat. I think it might be $3. If it is, I'm gonna get it. Some Italian gold frames. A set of 2 Italian gold frames for $5. And then she also had, here's the cat I'm gonna get. She also had over here some Art Deco candle holders for $15. They are really beautiful and super solid. This painting is really pretty. The first piece I really picked up that I thought was somewhat in my price range, although I'm not sure about the springy like style of it. So I'll probably pass, but I'm definitely on the hunt for original art today. You guys know I collect Christmas trees, and these are all 2 for $1. So I may get some of these little ones because I have mostly tall ones. And these ones, oh, that guy keeps falling over. All right, these are plastic, but I also kind of like them. Kind of look like candles. These are definitely candles. Love everything in this display. Such great pieces. Look at this cat. Very cool. And of course this caught my eye because it has the cute little strawberries on top and it's a wooden box. Adorable. There's no price. Wait, there it is, 10. Ooh, this is very tempting because it's so cute. Russian nesting dolls. Now I have actually most of these except for this gal in the center, 10. I don't know how many she has inside, but I like the yellow color on top. A lovely floral for 22, and then this really pretty needlepoint is 15. So I'll have to see if they can maybe do a bundle. That sculpture is really neat too. It looks like birds in flight, and it's on top of a shoe for a horse. Really neat piece. So I just picked up this bamboo mirror organizer towel rack for 25. You guys know that I love bamboo stuff, and it's always a good seller for me. Really cute carved wood bird for 10. I also love this giant one for 40. 2 brass owls. Look at this big one. It is 65. It is phenomenal. Okay, guys, checking in. So it's been good so far. The early bird hour is over and the general admission is coming in, and it's going to get bananas busy. So I always have to brace myself. The calm shopping experience is over, and the millions of people are going to be coming in. But I've had some success, got a lot of brass of all things. I've not shown you a lot because it's kind of weird sometimes to film with the vendors because they're like, who is this person I just gave a good deal to? So you'll have to see most of what I'm picking up probably in the haul. A cute little brass turtle dish. You guys know I love finding these. We'll see if she can do a deal on it. So this vendor always has everything at $2, which is amazing. And of course I zeroed in on these beautiful wooden pots. I really like this one with the painted detail around the edge and the dark wood tone. And this one's great. It's a lot of really eclectic stuff. I'm in a very beautifully curated booth. Actually, I should step back and you can see a lot of great stuff over here. Love this piece there. And I think I'm gonna get this basket. It's really pretty. Look who I found, it's Bridget. Hello. So we're gonna get brunch after this, but she's finding some good stuff just like me, so you definitely have to watch her video of this shop. So I'm rummaging through the free boxes and got some greeting cards, some lamp harps, and some permalite candles. They're these things here. So yeah, really excited about this free box. I spot someone familiar who has a YouTube channel. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Good.
Oh my gosh, how many runs have you already done?
So actually, this is my final part of the lap, and then I gotta go to the other building. What about
Have you filled up a bag?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I filled up a bag.
So
yeah.
that's my car.
Woo! Look at Abigail's car. Oh,
We
good
went
stuff.
to the hold area. And
Oh, you did?
It was already full.
She's already gone to the whole area. Great stuff. Oh, this box.
This is a croquet set.
That is insane.
With wood croquet balls.
That
have you ever
is
seen them, like solid wood croquet?
no.
Yes, and then the wooden mallet. I'm like, it's not
Wow.
the season.
But it will be this
It will be
season.
the season.
And oh, the duck and the horse. Such great finds.
No.
So one of my reselling friends, I just ran into her. I'll put her information on the screen. She found these, you guys, for $1. Like, I'm seething with jealousy. They are so cute. This is a really lovely box. It's not priced. I have not picked up any boxes today, so I'll have to ask the vendor how much this is. Dooney bags are big business right now, but I don't know how the red ones do. So if you guys sell Dooney, let me know how the red leather does compared to like the brown, the navy, and the black. Oh my stars, you guys, look at that beautiful throw. For $10, I think I may have to get it. I gotta have it get it down. Love this pile of beautiful blankets and wool rugs. Really love this one. The colors are so good. This yarn art is adorable. So there's a bird and looks like 2 fish. They're so fun and colorful. Really love this ceramic tray. It's beautiful. It's 40 bucks. Really like the blues. All right, Bridget, you're first. What do you have there?
This basket was $10. Has a little bit of yuck on it, but I can get that
But you can
off.
totally get that off. And then that is so cute.
For $8.
I love it. And that reminds me of what you do, don't you?
Yeah, I like to do embroidery.
Yeah,
and stuff
totally.
like that.
Yeah, that's right up your alley. Love it. Okay, so let me see a peek inside. Oh, I love that. Love these are good. Really good. Okay, let me see. Oh, yeah. Look at the butterfly. Such good finds. Okay, and Sarah got, oh, that's beautiful.
Norway.
That's $6.
Yeah.
Man.
Little
Oh, little
bit
tree.
of that. A little bit of that.
A lot of Christmas in
Oh,
there.
look at this. I
Some-
love this.
Oh, OMG. That is incredible. Wow. Okay, can't wait to see you put some candles in that. Okay, you guys, that is a wrap. It was a very successful shopping trip. I got a whole Hulkin bag worth of stuff. Got a lot of brass, which was surprising. The only thing I wish I would have found was the needlepoint or artwork. I did not find any of those things, but I got a lot of surprising, eclectic stuff. Most of the things you actually didn't see in the footage because it's hard to film and get the best deal, frankly, and I always prioritize getting the best deal. So can't wait to show you all the fun things I got. Okay, so here's my haul of stuff. I filled it up, my giant, large Hulkin. I even got myself a cute vintage sweater. I just got to repair the armpit. It has a little bit of a hole in it, but I love the colors. Green is my color, and red. So yeah, excited to show you guys all the finds. Hey everyone, it is a few days later. We are in my studio space, getting ready to do the haul. I'm wearing a shirt that I actually picked up when I was shopping the Northwest largest garage sale event. I fell in love with like the color blocking and the very bold color palette, but on camera, it's looking like a lot. So we'll see if I actually wear it out
in public. But anyways, I have a lot of great things to show you, so let's get into the haul. So we're gonna kick things off with some of the brass items, because you know, that's my favorite. I got this adorable brass turtle trinket lidded box, or maybe it was an ashtray too. I don't know. I feel like everything was an ashtray back in the day. This guy is filthy, so I will be shining it up before I sell it. But I ended up getting it for $10, which is a great deal because these things always sell in my Etsy shop. So earlier this year, I was able to score some cute little brass mice, and I kept them for myself. And I know some of you guys wanted them. So when I saw this set for $10, I absolutely grabbed them. A reseller friend at the event, she was eyeing them first and she decided to pass on them. And as soon as she said, yeah, I'm not gonna get them, I was like, whoosh, and I grabbed them so fast. So Courtney, thank you for passing on these, because I was very excited and hoping you were going to be honest, because I really wanted to buy them. So these will be available in my Etsy shop. So one of the vendors gave me a bundle deal. So I got this awesome carved wood vase and this brass Jesus statue for $5. For this set, which I thought was a screaming good deal. So this has the artist markings on the bottom. It's very, very soft. I'm assuming it's like burl wood or maybe that maple. I can never remember what it is. I'm not great at my wood varieties, but it is a very beautiful little bud vase. And then of course the brass Jesus, which I thought was awesome. I have never picked up one like this, so this will also be available in my Etsy shop. So I probably should mention that anything that I talk about that will be available for you guys for sale that I'm not planning to keep myself is usually linked down below in the description box. Another very inexpensive brass piece that I picked up was this beautiful candle holder for $5, which I thought was great. So anytime I can find these, I always grab them. They sell really well in my vintage booth, but I'll probably get this up online too, just in case one of you guys want it. And if not, it will definitely go to my booth space. I did pay out for 2 brass items. I got this awesome brass shell. It is so solid. I think it weighs 5 pounds, honestly. It feels like I could lift weights with it. I just fell in love with it. It was $35 because the vendor actually gave me a deal. She had it at $45, and she said it's the most liked thing in her Etsy shop, and I'm not surprised because it's really, really good. There's still a lot of margin in this because brass shell anything tends to have a buyer, especially anything that has a lid that opens and closes. It's just a really pretty decorative piece. I love how this one has a flat bottom, and you could put all sorts of things in it. Obviously like jewelry and other types of catch-all, but it also would be amazing if you had a shop and you had business cards, you want to put your business cards in this. So here's the thing. I kind of want to keep it. And for the price point, I'm like, ooh, maybe I should keep it for myself. But it also, I feel like is going to sell well because it is a brass shell that is amazing. So I don't know. We will see if I sell this because it is really, really good. But something I am going to sell that I also paid up for, but definitely always has a buyer, are these giant claw bells. And this is probably the biggest one I have ever seen in my life. It is huge. It has the etched detail. It's just absolutely giant. Now the downside of it is it does not have its ringer anymore, which is a bummer. And then also it has a little bit of bent action there, but it does still sit nicely on a surface. Most of the time people are decorating with these rather than probably ringing them. I guess unless they're doing like a sound bath, I don't know. So they're just more like a collector's item. So I paid out for this, it was 15 bucks, but these are worth so much money typically that I feel like even with the missing like thing inside, what is that called? The thing inside of a bell that rings. I don't even know. Not a pendulum. Pendulum? I don't know. Anyways, even without that and a little bit of the bent metal here, I still think it's worth a lot more than $15. So I was very excited about this. All right, let's take a pause on the brass and show you another item that I paid out for, but always sells for a lot, and that is bamboo organizer, especially the tortoiseshell bamboo that has like the burnt looking details right there. This is a great piece for a bathroom. It has no breakage. It just, these types of organizers and anything bamboo, you guys know, sells really well. So I was very excited about this. I want to say I think it was like 30 bucks I paid for this, but usually I sell these for well over $100, like 128 to 148 bucks. I have to look at my last comps, but I usually can get well over 100 bucks picking them up worth it. They're very lightweight. They're kind of like bulky in terms of shipping, like you need a big box, and you do have to fortify it because it is breakable, but it's usually pretty lightweight, so that kind of helps. Weight wins overall when it comes to shipping. So anyways, yeah, excited to get this up on my Etsy shop. Now I picked up some Christmassy stuff. So I got this very cool carved wood Santa. Now, I don't know if he was originally meant to like set on top of something, but it has like some writing on the bottom. So someone actually hand carved and painted this, and I got it for $12, which I thought was a really good deal. I don't usually pick up Santa things, but I thought this one was really cool because he was hand carved wood, which I thought was really neat. Now you guys totally cleared out all of my Christmas stuff, and I am so grateful that nearly everything, I think except a needlepoint pillow, sold in my Etsy shop as part of my Christmas drop. So I was very excited and so grateful for that. So that's why I am out looking for more Christmas items. So I am gonna start adding more as I come across them rather than do another like big drop, because frankly, to find really good, awesome Christmas things for me at my price point is really challenging. But I did get a few Christmas trees that won't be available on Etsy, but I plan to bring to my booth as decor and then maybe put them up for sale too. So I got a bunch of different types. They were all ranging from like 50 cents to like $2. Like this guy was $2. This is felt with the faux snow, and this one's plastic, and this one is like that resiny stuff. So anyways, I was really excited about all these Christmas trees. I think I spent a total of like, I don't know, less than $10 on these, and I think they'll make really great decor in my booth without looking too, you know, Christmas holiday. It's more like winter scene. I mean, in Oregon, we have many of, you know, trees like that. Douglas fir is everywhere. So I feel like it's also a nod to where we live. Another carved piece that I picked up, which I'm super excited about because I know there are so many of you out there that love cat anything. I got this adorable carved cat statue. I mean, he has a bow tie. Look at that little face. I mean, granted, he does look a little sad, or he's looking like, please pet me. That's what I'm thinking in my mind rather than sad. Like, please pet me. Oh yeah, look at his little paw. So I thought this was very cute. It was only $3, which I thought was awesome for a hand-carved wooden cat statue. It's in really good shape, which is great. It just has a little bit here. It looks like the tip at one point may have come off, but you can't really tell too much because it is a carved piece. So whoever repaired it did a really good job. But I thought it was absolutely adorable, and this will be for sale. So back to some brass. I also managed to get a brass bank that is shaped like a cute little elephant, and I have never found one that actually came in the original box. They're usually not in the box. So I thought it was kind of fun that this piece actually had its original box. I thought it was really exciting. So back when it was new, it was sold for $10 at Kmart, which I just heard, I think recently, that the last Kmart is going to be closing its doors. I remember Kmart as a kid, but I thought this was very cute. It's in really good shape. You could tell it was kept in its box because it's super shiny, and I never even had to shine it up. And it has, to get the change out, you have to unscrew the bottom here. So I have picked up many of these types of brass elephants. I think they're really cute because they're just so, you know, like round and chunky. But yeah, I thought this was a great, I ended up getting it for $10 all these decades later. And I just love, like I said, that it's in the original box, and this will be available for you guys. Now, a brass piece a reselling friend picked up for me is this awesome canister with all these cool jewels and details around it. So she was shopping, I'll put her information on the screen. She was shopping and she found this, and this is definitely more my like style than her style, and she's like, oh, it was only $5, Andi might want this, and she didn't want to wait for me to go to that booth to find it on my own, so she bought it for me, and she's like, do you want this? I can give it to you for cost. And so thank you so much. It is so beautiful. I just think it would be excellent to put like tea bags in and other stuff in your kitchen. I think it's just a really stunning piece. Love that the top also has the jewel detail. Pieces like this that are brass that have the jewel embellishments usually sell really quickly because they just are very cool. So anyways, this will be available for you guys. So every time I go to this market, I always look for this one dealer whose whole booth is $2, which is just awesome. And she has really good stuff. So this time I picked up this cute painted box. You guys know I love a painted box. You know, they always sell well. This is adorable. I'll probably bring this to one of my booth spaces because it is so small. And then I also got this handmade lidded pot from her, which I thought was so cool. I mean, look inside, it has the glazing. It's extremely delicate. It has the signature of the person, 1982, inside. It's just so finally done. It's amazing. At first I was just like, what is this? This is like a manufactured piece. I thought maybe it could be Japanese, but no, it is actually a handmade piece with the most flat lid ever. I was just amazed by it, and it's $2. So yeah, I thought this was a really great find. I love the colors because it's like mauves, browns. It's definitely very moody. And then it has a little bit of like the turquoisey on the bottom. So anyways, this will be available on Etsy. So I ended up buying someone's display piece. So this gal had a bunch of jewelry and I was like, ooh, is the tray underneath all the jewelry for sale? And she's like, okay, yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, how much is it? And she's like, $5. I'm like, okay, $5 for this amazing copper tray. Look at the detailing on the edge. So it has the brass handles and then the copper tray in the center with all of the etchings. And then on the back, you can tell it's also silver. So it's definitely a combination of metals. I just thought it was really pretty. I'm trying to decide if I try to get this out or not, or if I should just leave it. Usually people that like copper pieces prefer the patina. They don't want them shined up. And so this is the only instance where I don't typically shine something up. I leave copper patina, but I always shine up brass, as you guys know. So anyways, I'll probably keep this and leave it alone, but it's very solid and very, very beautiful. And I also love that it has like a coat of arms in the center. So yeah, very excited about this piece, and I can't believe she sold it to me for $5. So I have a few more things to show you. I also picked up this beautiful basket. I loved the pad around it and the shape. It's very flat, so you can definitely stack things on it. The way the vendor had it displayed in her booth, it just looked so pretty the way it was styled. So that's kind of why I bought it. I have no idea how much this is worth. I meant to totally do research on it before I filmed this and definitely forgot. So I don't know if I'm gonna sell it or not. I gotta do a little bit more research because baskets sometimes can be worth a lot of money. And so you always want to do your research on them before you set a price and sell them. So this one I thought was really beautiful, so I had to get it. So something I've been looking for ages is a giant blanket like this that has the fringe and the cross-stitch looking roses. And the reason is because I follow a lot of influencers that take these types of blankets and quilts and turn them into the most amazing clothing, like, very voluminous sweaters and jackets. And so I always wanted to try to do that. And I have never found a blanket that I felt I could cut up with some success and at the right price point. Because usually they're really expensive and I don't want to destroy something when I'm like $100 deep into the investment. And so this was only $10 and already has some flaws like stainage and stuff. So I feel like, ooh, this would be a good one to cut my teeth on. It's also not like cotton. It's like a synthetic type of yarn. So anyways, a lot of things about it don't make me feel guilty about cutting up. Like you can see like that stain right there. So anyways, I'm going to hopefully maybe try that and turn this into a cool coat or maybe several coats. I mean, who knows? We will see. This is something that maybe I can tackle over the, the holiday, between Christmas and New Year. We'll see when I need something to do, so we'll see. But I thought this was really, really lucky to finally find something that's been on my list that I've been looking for. So the final thing I have to show you I actually got for free, which is super exciting. So it's these permalite candles, and in case you're not familiar with them, they are metal, and they come a bunch of different colors, and then they have the vial that you can put lighter fluid in, and then you light them, and then they just perpetually burn. Super, super cool. I've always been on the hunt for these, and I can't believe I got them in the free box. So I was digging around in it, came across this box, and I was like, oh, there's no way that they're inside. And they are inside, intact with all of the, the instructions and all the other little accessories that go along with it. So I was like, I asked them, I'm like, is this meant to be free? Trying to be like, oh, like, is this meant to be free? Not like inside, I'm like, ooh, is this free? And so they're like, oh yeah. I'm like, okay, cool, neat. I guess I'll get this junk, is how I was trying to play it off. Cool. I also got some brass harps for lamps, which I thought was really exciting too. I know that doesn't sound exciting, but I have a few vintage lamps that I can't get the right shade proportions because the harp that I have doesn't fit the shade. It's always something that's really annoying to me about, when you thrift a lamp and a shade separately, they don't always go together without some finessing with the harp. And so I was able to pick up a few of those for free in that box. So yeah, the free box at this vendor's booth was awesome. I scored some pretty cool stuff. So this being the most cool that I got out of that box. Okay, so that's all I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching. Just want to let you know that Bridget and Abigail, 2 YouTubers I'm sure you guys watch as well, they were also shopping the market and taking footage, so you'll be able to watch their videos when they get them live too. If you're looking for more thrifting and decorating videos between my haul videos here on YouTube, make sure you check me out on Instagram. And because I know someone's gonna ask in the comments, I have my video to how I clean my brass down below in the description box. Thanks again for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Take care.